Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill. What's the word on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Alonso takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first.
90 seconds.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Gets it to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 2-3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Jesse Winker. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Ripped on a line. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's Juan Soto.
Third, left fielder, Juan Soto.
That misses the zone. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now Anthony Santander. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Ernie Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And the batter is George Springer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. McGill, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. The pitch stays alive. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Springer. Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 2nd. And now Luis Torrens. And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Varsho under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. McGill back to work.
Off the plate,
just
ball 1.
missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Marte under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 9th, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. One gone, runner at first. Bo Bichette next. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to have no bottom half behind it, but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually make it work in a game.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Foul ball there. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And that one hammered. That's back. Just missed it.
Now that is
and now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. That one lifted to left. Santander in position. Corrals it. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jesse Winker. There's a strike. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And Winker is set. Start of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one hammered but pulled foul. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Blue Jays down a run. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Now at the plate, Ernie Clements. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing, fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Inside, and the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Liner, and oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Now batting.
So
right
2
fielder,
outs
George
with runners
Springer.
on the corners. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Guerrero on third. Wagner at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next pitch is outside. Man, that got him square in the mask. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Next offering misses down and away. Chopper right side. And that one handled. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Mark Vientos digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Now this is in the air down the line. Santander makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the polar bear strikes out. Nothing across here. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for
pitcher's duel so
Toronto,
far. Here's how the
Alejandro
starters are performed up to this point. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
McGill ready to fire now.
Ball inside.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one
Ball,
just
back
misses.
inside.
2-2. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped towards third. Vientos whips it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He's got it, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Catcher Luis Torrens.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Torrens goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the ground, out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. The shortstop takes the ball. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
McNeil swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Starling Marte up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
In the air out to center. Dives and makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting.
And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bo Bichette. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Check swing, called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Mets up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Bassett back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. 2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Right side and foul ball. The count 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Mets.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark
Vientos.
Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swinging a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So one hit. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Edge of his zone for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And that one fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Pitching for the New York
Sean
Mets.
Reed Foley into the game.
Number 71.
This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Sean
Varsho
Reed
in the box
Foley.
now. Takes strike 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Nance.
Now
Just trying to
pitching
keep
for
this one
Toronto.
close here, and this is where
Number
a bullpen can
45.
give their players a chance to
Tommy
fight back into the
Nance.
game.
Alonso now in the box, comes up empty with a
0-1
swing
the
there.
count.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia up and throwing. Burr getting cranked up as well. Foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Torrens in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Nance sets, fires. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball,
and it's
2 strikes.
1-2. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Ball
Count
1, no
1-0.
strikes. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking
2
balls
balls,
away.
no
I think
strikes.
he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. And that ball is gone.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long way.
Guerrero in the box,
1-0.
lays off for ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Now
Usually a lot of
left
damage
fielder,
done with that pitch. A
Anthony
hard grounder,
Santander.
but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Santander
0-1's the
in the
count.
box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
0-1.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the end.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He smashed that ball
Up
the other
next
way and
for
get
the
it
Blue
fair down the
Jays,
third
third
base
baseman,
line. Did an
Ernie
excellent
Clement.
job of just throwing the barrel at the
running
ball,
at
even though he
second
was a
base.
little late on it. A lot riding
Number
on this next at
47,
bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical
Barker.
point in this one.
Tap foul at the plate. McNeil gets it to first. They limit the damage here. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo home.
This
Now into the
change
ball game on
defensively for the
defense.
Blue Jays.
Addison Barger. He'll be
Now
out in left
playing
field.
field,
And now here's Jeff
number
McNeil.
47, Addison Barger.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
And that
1
one
ball,
is
2
inside.
strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under this one. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Starling Marte.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green appears to be getting loose. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 down. Francisco
Now
Lindor
batting,
comes up to the plate.
designated hitter,
He's already homered in this game.
Francisco Lindor.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Garcia, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes.
Now pitching for the Mets. Number 7.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Jose Punto.
That one down the line. Sneaks through, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Here's George Springer. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Winker sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down. The throw in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Kerr in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Staying in the game on defense, Nathan Lucas. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Garcia back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Greg, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone! Ball game! He hammers one out to right. And the Mets walk it off and win it 3-2.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.